So here comes Garrett Nussmeier, second-year starter, fifth year in the program, 12-4 in his previous 16 career starts, and his coach Brian Kelly told us yesterday, Greg, he's been just okay so far this year.
Afternoon, evening.
Three receivers to the boundary, including Caden Durham, the running back. Nussmeier flush from the pocket. His pass batted down. The coaches think they can get after him. They like their matchups up front. That pass goes through the hands of Caden Durham. No tolerance for any of that kind of stuff once the game begins. So second possession for LSU after 3 and out. Nussmeier swings it out wide to Aaron Anderson, their leading receiver from a year ago.
Great turn for LSU's defense.
First career interception for Spears. He's a sophomore. Here comes a blitz. Nussmeier got it off, but over the head of Aaron in 2+ games now.
Pressure off the left-hand side, corner blitz. Great job by Durham, the running back, saving a life, getting just enough of Johnson before he takes out Nussmeier.
Nussmeier, that looked like it was tipped to the line of scrimmage, thrown in the direction of house.
Florida shows blitz. Nussmeier decides to go in, adjust to a max protection, brings his tight end Bowersharp in, and then Florida bluffs the blitz, gets out underneath it, and plays coverage.
And across midfield, they have the highly touted freshman Harlem Berry and a running back. That pass out wide goes through the 7 yards. The blitz up the middle. He had to get rid of it. He did. First down. Inside the...
And the freshman Berry tries to block, but Nussmeier beats it with the throw.
They're on the fringe of field goal range from this point of the field. Nussmeier trying to set up a screen. Jawan Johnson penalties, especially that holding call that brought back the 87-yard Gator touchdown. Nussmeier flushed, takes off running as the coaches asked him to do. And Xavier Thomas, ordinarily a wide receiver, lined up in the backfield, and they throw it to him, and Florida was ready for that. On second and long, Nussmeier flush, throws on target.
See this offseason to improve, and he really has.
On second and 8, Nussmeier, errant pass thrown over the middle behind Jawan Johnson. Clearly he and
back's going to sit right there. He said, stop, sit. No, sit. And that's just kind of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. As soon as he thinks he's going to do something, his back starts to move away from him. That's on the running back. It's zone coverage. Sit it down right there. Nuss was right.
There's 8 yards to go. Pressure immediately. And an on-target throw to Aaron Anderson. That's like the Nussmeier and Anderson we saw last year for LSU to the 31-yard line, a pickup of 20.
A great throw here by Nussmeier. They try to drop some defensive tackles out underneath it. That's not who you want. Coverage. Anderson reels it in for a nice play.
Jawan Johnson, the running back. The fake to him. Here's Nick Anderson, the Oklahoma transfer. He has a first down.
Towards the end zone.
Put Xavier Thomas in the backfield. Nussmeier takes off running. There's a flag down. He's down at the 10.
They could take off. They call that shot, and Braylon Moore starts to engage downfield. Watches, he starts to release. And then he engages right there. Nussmeier goes past him and never lets go. It's a good call by the official.
Just a 3-man rush. Nussmeier toward the end zone. Touchdown! Xavier Thomas. 6 yards and 10 plays.
Xavier Thomas working on that polish that he did in the offseason, giving him all that smoke with the route, showing him how it's done. Perfect throw and a tremendous response from LSU.
Nussmeier out for Bowersharp. Do expect him back in the next few weeks. Short set, Nussmeier on target. Aaron Anderson, first down. The man known as BK. The only loss was to Alabama last season. Nussmeier throws and almost a diving interception. Thrown first interception for LSU. He spent the last 2 years at Houston. Now Nussmeier, and that one is deflected away from Aaron
because it looked like it was going to go right over the top and might not have made contact with it, but affected the vision of Anderson, who couldn't reel it in.
His career long is 52. This will be about 57 from here. Nussmeier trying to get it to Sharp. They throw it past
deep early in the second half.
Nussmeier off his back foot, broken up.
He's moving up in the pocket, but when the pressure with Tyreek Sapp coming around the right side is right in his face and he's retreating, just doesn't have enough arm to make that long throw.
Offensive coordinator here at LSU. Nussmeier almost intercepted. It was deflected down.
It looked like there was going to be a completion right behind him. He's working inside, stops immediately. His eyes are back there the whole way. Stops immediately, somehow gets that right hand back to disrupt.
Two former Brian Kelly assistants in that one, Mike Elko and Marcus Freeman. He's at 16 now in his coaching tree, become head coaches either in college or the NFL. And here's Anderson, lots of running room. Aaron Anderson out to the 40-yard line. Swung down, huge crowd.
They find a beautiful matchup against the linebacker. You have one of the fastest slot receivers in the country working against a guy that's really more of a run stopper. He's going to win that battle every time. Just a great jerk route, plenty of space, and a great start to the drive.
Very remorseful. And Nussmeier chased by Beck. And Garrett throws it away. And Ole Miss Banks had 4.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Sharp.
Back spot for both teams.
Jawan Johnson is the running back. Nussmeier on target. Bauer Sharp, the tight end with one man to beat. And he's run down and shoved out by Jordan Castells.
And just a great job recognizing all this space. Working Sharp against the linebacker. Little play action. You know you have nothing but room.
They go quickly to the line. Threw it to Xavier Thomas, who was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That was just a great throw and execution. And finally, Florida's a team that tries to keep everything in front of them. They get a little too wide with the safeties there. Bauer Sharp makes them pay.
Caden Durham back in at running back now for LSU. Trying to expand a 10-point lead with 11 minutes to go. Nussmeier flagged down. And he throws an interception. Dejon Johnson picked it off.
You're right. Late across the middle. Brian Kelly's got to let him have it. He got the hold up front, obviously, but this is just careless. I mean, what's he doing? You can't make that throw under any circumstance. They've talked so much off-season-wise. Wow. To Garrett Nussmeier to win the down, not the game. For him, this is the bottom, but he's got to make better decisions. He's got to be more accurate with the football.
And that loss last week was surprising, but it looks worse now after USF got handled tonight by Miami. So the offense is still